My name is Chris Ortiz. I'm with 316 Photography, and I'm here with Dead Soul Revival.
My name is Matt Clark. I'm the guitarist and vocalist. This is my wife and bass player, Kendall Clark.
Hello.
Awesome. Well, nice to meet you. Guys, tell us how you guys came up with your name, the band name, Dead Soul Revival.
Basically, the thing is we basically had a thought of what we wanted to put out into the world, right? We wanted to let people know that even if they've fallen on hard times, if they're in a bad place in life, that things can and will get better. And that's basically where that came out of, that idea.
A lot of people walk around and they just feel dead inside, and it's like they don't realize that they're going to come out of that sometime.
Yeah.
And it's going to be okay,
And we've suffered, those kind of things ourselves, and just to know that somebody cares about you is a good thing.
So, with your guys' music, what is one of your guys' favorite songs or one of your most meaningful songs that means to you guys?
I'll go first. I would say I have a few of them. The first single is Black Roses, and that one in particular, I think really hits home with me, and I think it'll hit home with a lot of people. But we haven't released all these other songs yet, so it would be kind of hard for me to go into the other ones because nobody would know what the hell I'm talking about. So I'll stick with that.
What would you be doing instead of music?
That's a fun question.
Go for it.
I don't know. I guess I'd be an artist, I think. I can doodle, I can draw, but I kind of wish I would have really developed that when I was a kid, It's just something I was really into, and maybe that. I feel like I really need to express myself creatively, and if I don't, I start getting, I don't know, it's like I get in a funk. So, I don't know, I guess that's what I would do.
When I was a teenager, I was way into computers, and it was really learning to program and all that kind of stuff. And I played a little guitar and all that kind of stuff. But I realized after not too long that it's like, this isn't ultimately my calling, This isn't what I need to be doing with all my time. And right about that point, I made this left turn, got way into playing guitar, and then it took over. And I started staying up late, and my grades went down the toilet and all that kind of stuff.
If you could be a superhero, what would be your superhero name and your superpower?
Oh my gosh.
You got to answer that.
Oh,
that's way
like
more her speed
the
kind of question.
possibilities are endless. Like, it's overwhelming. I don't even know what it would be. Like, there's so many. I have a cat in my lap. It could be Catwoman.
There you go.
I don't know.
I was thinking about that a little while ago, and I was thinking, I think I'd want to be able to breathe underwater. I think that would be really cool.
No, I would not like that.
No?
No, just the thought of that is just like, ugh, suffocating. Even if you're breathing, it's just, claustrophobic.
You don't want to go too deep. I'll tell you that. I went too deep on honeymoon. I dove down and tried to get a sand dollar for her, and one of my eardrums broke. And I came back up, and I had vertigo, and that would have been a good day to not, to have some superpower. Because instead, I felt really helpless. The whole world's spinning around, and I don't recommend it.
Maybe I'd walk through walls. That could be kind of
cool. Oh, there you
go. That's a good one.
I thought about this a lot.
You just be like, hey, I'll be right back.
Right?
I'm go to the bank real quick and
right.
no. What genre of music would your music be classified as?
That's always been a tough one for me because um, for me, it's like I'm not completely locked into one thing. It's got all the songs have to be just like this. I like to mix it up a little bit and um,
It's rock.
Yeah.
You know, it's just there's so many genres out there. It's hard to. I mean, I'm sure there's a little bit of this and a little bit of that, but it's like a modern rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's not AC/DC.
No.
You know what I mean? In terms of like everything is basically that template. It's like we like to mix it up a little bit.
Is there any big name bands that you guys opened up for, or that you guys would like to open up for?
Well, there's a ton I think we'd like to open up for. It's like this is a brand new band. You know, it's our first record.
We got started and then COVID kind of happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, I was in a band called Freakhouse for years and years, and we opened up for a lot of national acts and stuff like that. And hope to get this band going in the same way, you know. But yeah, probably bands like Shinedown, stuff like that. You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Since this whole COVID deal's going on, how has it affected you guys with your music?
I mean, we haven't really been able to get together a whole lot. I mean, we have, but just kind of here and there, you know, when things are on a better sort of lower level, you know, COVID scare. Mm-hmm. But it's just a bad time to be putting together something that involves a group and groups of people.
Yeah.
You know, it kind of feels like we're just kind of waiting, you know, and hopefully things will get better now that the vaccine's out and we can start playing. I know there are bands out there playing right now. I wouldn't feel comfortable with that, getting people together like that. Not even for myself, for the people that are out there getting together. It's scary.
Yeah, they're not even. I don't think you can even play in terms of. We're in Los Angeles, and it's like this town is like way shut down. You know?
It is, but I think they're talking about it open soon.
Oh, okay.
But we'll see. Mm. We'll see.
I got your last day on Earth. Would you choose to eat a hamburger or pizza?
Pizza.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. For me too.
Oh wait, they make those hamburger pizzas, don't they? That's great.
There you go. See?
Right?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, definitely
pizza.
Are you guys into sports at all? Do you guys watch sports?
I'm into the Cowboys. I grew up in Dallas, and so I'm a Cowboys fan, which has been pretty tough for about the last, 20 years or something. It's like, you know, it's like, oh, please, this year. And then it just gets super embarrassing, you know. But yeah, one of these days it'll come back around.
What inspirational words would you give to the youth that's just starting out?
I'd say do it for the right reason, you know. And if you're, and you know, this, it's sad to have to tell somebody this, but expect, you know, prepare yourself for a hard path. You know, it's occasionally someone has a very easy path, but most people are going to be really, you know, beating their brains out to make something happen for themselves. So I would say if you are into music enough, if you're that passionate about it to where you just ignored everything I just said, then definitely all, you know,
for the right reasons.
Yeah, go forward.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any like favorite like movies or TV shows that you guys like to watch?
He's more of the movie guy, really. I've finished 2 whole series. I finished Breaking Bad and I finished Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and that's it. My entire life, those are the only 2.
Yeah, she doesn't like. If we didn't have a TV, she probably wouldn't notice and wouldn't care that much. Me, I'm more the.
Yeah, when I lived alone, I didn't have
addicted
TV,
to TV.
and I didn't miss it.
No.
Yeah, I would say, as far as TV shows, I'd say Seinfeld. That's been my favorite for a long
that's really
time.
good.
Yeah.
I like Seinfeld.
And maybe, I don't know, movies, maybe, what's the one with, I don't even know the name, with the split personality thing? What is that called?
Oh, which one?
With
You're talking about Fight Club?
Yeah, Fight
Yeah, we just
Club.
saw Fight Club.
Oh yeah,
It's so much cooler than I remembered, and I knew it was cool. Like, it's so cool.
That's a good.
I was Googling Tyler Durden's outfits, like, after the movie. Yeah, awesome.
So you're in Kentucky, is that right?
No, I'm in Wichita, Kansas.
Oh, dude, I used to play there all the time. There was a bar there that was built on top of like an old morgue, I think. Is that familiar?
Oh, yeah. There's a what is it?
The guy who ran it was the head of the Kansas Libertarian Party.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think
Metal.
I'm pretty sure I know which building you're talking about because I went there before and I did an interview with King Shifter at that time, and then we were down in the basement and all I could hear was just like creepy stuff, and I was like,
Ooh.
oh no. I was like, are they coming to get me? And then it was just people walking around, and I was just like, let's hurry up, do this interview and get out.
Was it a morgue or like it might have been like a sanitarium, like a insane asylum or something. I'm not sure. It's been a long time.
Yeah, because I remember them talking about something about some history of them saying that people used to be buried down here or whatever, and I was just like, you said enough, let's go ahead and get this done, and I'm getting out.
He don't fail me now.
I'm running up the stairs, don't get me.
I house sat for our drummer not too long ago, and he lives in a haunted house, right? And like legit, like he was on Ghost Adventures, right?
Yeah, both of them were. She was too.
I was in the reenactment.
She got to float above a bed, and pretty cool.
It was so fun. But anyway, it's just like, now I consider myself like a pretty rational person, but it starts to get dark, and I'm not done feeding their animals, and I'm just like, okay, honey, we gotta go. I got my little girl with me. I don't want to scare her. I can tell her why. Like, but I'm like, oh, people died in there.
Yeah, that is. There was a double homicide.
Yeah, it's really sad.
His house.
Is, but,
yeah, like before he was there, like in the 90s, some couple people, I guess that lived there, were killed, and that's kind of led to that whole Ghost Adventures thing. Like they come in and.
But he's told me stories. I don't want to go there after dark. No way.
Yeah.
And he collects haunted antiques also. So he's got really cool stuff in there. But if he hears something like haunted or has like a spirit attached to it, he'll bring it into his house. So you've got the haunted house with all the haunted things, and I'm just like, oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
You ain't catching me there. Heck no.
It's spooky.
I have a buddy. He's all big into that Ghost Adventure stuff, and I'm just like, you go ahead. I'll stay right here in the car. Like, you can have the fun. I'm gonna stay here because it's not my cup of tea.
You can tell him the reenactment girl from the Freak Show Murder Mystery episode.
No, Freak Show Murder House.
Freak Show Murder House.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah.
I say hi.
And they show it a lot.
Awesome.
Yeah. Popular episode.
That's crazy. So with that, did you actually get to see like ghosts, or is there like was it just like shadows?
You mean like during the episode?
Yeah.
I wasn't there. I was there to do the
gotcha.
reenactment scene. So they had me reenact what one of their daughters has seen, which was like some kind of hovering entity, I think, if I remember right. But I remember, gosh, I wish Scott were here. He could tell you better. He was there. We weren't there.
He's in a couple of like reality TV show kind of things, and they don't let me near there. They stay away. Stay away, man.
He has for sure, and it's things have happened there that, they can't be explained. So,
Yeah.
it,
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
yeah.
I couldn't even imagine having a place like that. Just, oof.
It helps that he has a loving family, and they're so, they've got all these, they help kittens, they foster kittens that have been like abandoned and things like that. So it's like, it's not just bad vibes or anything over there. They're awesome. So it's like, you go over there, like, okay, this is their family, and it's, it's an odd mishmash of like family love and kittens and haunted antiques.
I gotcha. So before we wrap this up, how can people find you on social media?
Basically, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. It's just Dead Soul Revival. So / Dead Soul Revival on all of them. So yeah, and our website, deadsoulrevival.com. You can go there and download our first 2 singles.
Our first singles on Spotify, though. Spotify.
Yeah.
Black Roses.
Yeah, we
Awesome.
would appreciate it if people looked us up on Spotify and followed us and liked us and, all that kind of good stuff.
People.
Well, I want to say thank you guys so much for letting me interview you guys, and I hope.
It's fun.
Hey, you're very welcome.
A name. I'm gonna come up.
Well, I hope that after this whole pandemic deal rolls over, hopefully you guys will be able to come to Wichita, and then we can do a face-to-face kind of interview.
Absolutely.
That'd be great.
Got to show her the morgue or whatever.
Yeah, I want to see the morgue, but not out
there. Yeah. We'll go during the day, so it makes it feel a little bit safer. You know what I'm saying?